bend over.
Well, that's something you don't want to see. Hiding in your garage.
Quick guys, he's bent over. We said we were going to do it, and now we're doing it. I'm going to change the oil. Not really going to give you a how-to, just going to be a quick basic idea of what you're doing. How we do. This is how we do. And don't do that. I'm going to drop the wheels off. The super grippy
Scrubs.
Slicky things.
They haven't done many. Some scrubs you get, if anyone else has bought scrubs, some you get and they're like mega eaten into and nothing left, whereas these will clean up. A few laps on the road, a few miles.
Just to give you an idea of why I'm changing them as well. They're pretty squared off and they're a terrible tyre, in all honesty. From the minute I got on the bike, I didn't really bond with the tyres. I felt like they were letting go a little bit on corners and stuff, and then I realised I had about 15 psi in them. So I pumped them up and they got a little bit better. They didn't fix it, so next step is full race tyres, isn't it really? There is no mid-ground.
Full race?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a lot left on there.
They're on the wear markers anyway.
But it wasn't before we went out for today's ride. That's just worn really quick.
And they're not even soft. To say they've worn that quick is mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to give you a quick chop, show you what we're doing, and just keep it simple. I've got to take the fairing off to get to this. So, I think this is like a 4mm. That was a good guess. 4mm, yeah. 4mm Allen key, take the fairing bolts off. I had a crash bobbin in as well. That was a 17mm bolt, it'll be different for you, but you will have to take that off if it goes through the fairing, obviously. All the bolts are out. Should just pull off now. I think there's push clips on it.
I got a wheel off as well.
Oh, Sean's got the wheel off in the time that I've undone 4 of these, so gives you an idea of how quick bike maintenance can actually be.
When you close though, like us, that helps.
True mate, true.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, same.
Oh no! It's all going wrong.
Boona. Oh, I've got one round here I haven't seen. I've got a push clip type thing.
Push drive.
Big flat blade. Pop that out. And she's off. Easy.
Near that flat spot.
Yeah, so we said the tyre was quite flatted off. Yeah, it kind of balances because it's so flat between there and there. I mean, your contact patch should show that as well. That should be a lot smaller. It should probably be more like there.
But these ridges you start to feel, and it's like starts going like that, and then when as you're coming up it goes dunk, and then as you go down and back it goes zunk, and it feels pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So that's why they're getting changed. Okay.
Know what I mean?
So this is off. You can get to the filter now, which is in there. It'll be different on your bike again, but that's where mine is. And my sump bolt is down here. So the engine's cold, we're gonna get some heat in it, get it running for a couple of minutes, make the oil nice and runny, and then we'll drop the oil out. Make sure it's out of gear before you do this. And don't drain the oil before you do this.
Oh, I'm stood right with my head in
You're knackered.
the exhaust. I was like, what was that noise?
So, 36 degrees. Wait till I gets to about 70, 80. Okay, so we're about 80 degrees, it's nice and hot. I always try not to drop the bolt.
Whoa.
Well, it's very black, definitely needed doing.
I mean, when it's like that, you could nearly do doing it again within a.
Yeah, like flush it through.
Yeah, do one, give it a few 100 miles, and then do it again.
Well, that's good.
Nearly gone.
Got a little bit of pickup on the magnetic plug, not a lot. That's always a good sign. With it being a new bike as well, I don't know when the oil was last done, so doesn't matter what people tell you. Most people lie. So let that drain out. Get it nice and empty. It was nice and hot, so it should all just run out. And I found myself Googling how much oil they take, and then I realised there's a sight glass on the side and it tells you in mil how full it is through the sight glass. So most people are saying 2.8 quarts, so that's a good baseline to go off. Check your manual anyway, double check it. I'd never fill it straight to that level anyway. I'll just put, obviously because I'm changing the filter as well, no one's stated whether that's with or without a new filter, because obviously the filter will take a capacity of that oil as well. So we're going to drop that out. I'll take the oil filter off, drop that off, prime the new one up with a bit of oil, put it back on, and then I'll use the sight glass to fill it up. So when I can see it on the sight glass, it should be nearly there. Let's get in there, we'll just put that there for now. Time to get the oil filter off, and I'm going to use these massive grips. It's under there, if you can see. And it's quite hot round there because that's where the manifold is, so that's cracked off now, so I can just wind that. So there'll be more oil in there, look, which hopefully won't go all over my manifold. Changing your oil filter is a good thing. OEM would always be the best shout. So whatever the manufacturer recommends, that they came with
whatever
new.
It leaves the factory with.
Yeah, because that's what they've tested the engine through.
Yeah.
Anything upmarket from that's going to be good. I would never go cheaper. Well, once this is drained, I'm going to prime up the new filter, put that on, and then we'll start topping the oil up and check the sight glass. Right, ready to put the oil back in now, so don't forget to put your sump plug back in. Right, there's the oil filter that's going back in. Now it's a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to get that in.
Without getting burned.
And it goes in horizontal, and I've got to get some oil inside this, so don't fill it up too much. You're only priming it. So you want to just put a bit in there so it's not empty when the engine starts. One thing I do like about putting oil filters back on is the threads are so smooth. They almost go on their own. Ooh. Most people say do these hand tight. It shouldn't be any tighter than hand tight.
But good hand tight, don't like,
don't just
2 fingers.
Don't flimsy it on and go, ew, that's on.
Yeah.
Like give it a good grip and a good twist.
Don't.
Okay, that's done up. Sump plug's on. Oil goes in the top here. I'm just going to do this gradually, bit by bit. I'm going to keep an eye on the sight glass. What's quarts to litres? What's 2.8 quarts to litres? It's almost 1 quart is 1 litre, isn't it? I think it's just shy.
Is it?
Yeah, 1 quart is like 0.9 of a litre. So 2.8 quarts is 2.65 litres. So it is almost the same. I'm going to take it to 2 litres and then I'm going to check the sight glass. So there's pretty much nothing in the sight glass yet, so we must be close there. That's 2 litres, nearly. Oh, I think we're starting to get some in the sight glass now. Very, very slight bit at the bottom. That is about perfect. A tiny little line at the top, so that's full. Put this back on. Just give it a quick start, make sure nothing's leaking.
you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to help the channel, share. We'll see you in the next one.